Well, here we are out at the Isle Gallery at St John's, and the works of art we're looking at here are on a very big scale. You like to think big?
Yeah, this is a new body of work for me, and I'm sort of experimenting with scale and just, trying to sort of awe people with huge heads, really.
Why? I mean, this is a trampoline, for instance, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is a portrait of my nephew Lewis, and he's a young lad, and he, likes to bounce around and play. So it seemed a natural surface to paint onto, so it sort of represents him as well.
Was it tricky?
It was tough to sort of manoeuvre, but yeah, if it's hard, it's probably worth doing, isn't it? So.
And there's even bits of flaws. You said you've actually got to correct it yet, because obviously this was in someone's garden.
It's completely just a recycled trampoline, and obviously painting onto this surface, I had no sort of experience doing that before. So there are a few cracks and stuff, but you live and learn, don't you? So
each one is on a different things. Take us through, because I know it's still a work in progress. You're opening on Sunday as such.
Yeah, opening Sunday.
So what you got in here so far? We've got these four. So
yeah, we've got a large painting of a friend of mine called Frank. He's a bit of a character, sort of well-known guy around Douglas, and he's sort of 76. So the poses, he's sort of looking up, maybe contemplating sort of the afterlife and things like that. Then we've got another painting of a guy from Manchester called Lloyd, who's a cage fighter. He's painted onto a garage door because the sort of vertical sort of crimps in the metal almost sort of symbolise, a cage or something of that nature. Then we've got another painting of a friend of mine called Richie, who, won't mind me saying this, he looks a lot younger in real life. I have sort of probably not been too kind to him, but it has a real impact as a painting.
I mean, the detail there is phenomenal. I mean, they really are piercing out at you and looking straight into your soul. Something.
Well, I caught him in a moment. When you're photographing someone for a portrait, you kind of have to do it over a period of time, because quite often you don't capture some sort of spark, in the first session. And I should say also, this is all done with spray paints.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Sort of inspired by street art and large-scale murals. And
are you like a Banksy though? I mean, is that what you're not going to do wall art or anything?
It's not. Well, I'd love to do wall art. That's ideally what I'd love to get into. Sort of doing public murals, painting the sides of buildings. That's primarily why I've sort of began experimenting with this sort of scale.
It's a great advert for that, isn't it?
It's a showcase. So if someone's got like a gable end of their house, they'd let me paint onto. Let me know, get in touch. I'd be happy to sort of do it, oblige.
I just wish I had a big enough wall for you to do.
Yeah.
How many more are coming for this show?
There'll be 11 pieces in total.
Right.
And there'll be a mixture of a few smaller pieces, because obviously I understand, in a commercial way, these pieces aren't necessarily going to fit into everyone's houses. But as I say, it is a showcase of my sort of skills, and hopefully kind of commissions are generated by people seeing the work.